Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It is yet another beautiful day here. It feels like a beautiful spring day, although it might not last very long. And there might have been the same feeling that Josh Kettler had, that he was off on a spring vacation with Harry and Markle, but that sentiment didn't last very long, and then they parted. Not apparently amicably, and not apparently also by mutual agreement, so the speculation goes. Today I am looking at angry men as a theme, and we speculate that Josh Kettler might be a rather angry man at this point. And I say that because of a blind item from Celebrity Days and Nights. It's a gossip site, so this is just a piece of gossip and rumor. According to Celebrity Days and Nights, a very recent former employee of the Parkles has gone to see lawyers, not one lawyer but two different lawyers, and these lawyers specialize in employment matters, employment litigation to be precise. So I have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot on the tarot table for this reading, and I'm going to do a quick look at this bit of gossip and look at the energy around it and see if Josh Kettler has indeed lawyered up, how Madame feels about it. According to Neil Sean, Josh Kettler is now public enemy number one as far as Meghan is concerned. So much for mutually agreed end of service kind of a thing that we heard about after we heard about his departure. And I'm going to ask if he is looking at breaking his NDA, possibly. What's going on? And what is going to happen next? Are we heading towards some sort of litigation? That would be interesting, to put it mildly. Is there going to be some kind of settlement? Is there going to be some sort of interview or expose? Or what's happening? So a little reading to start off with. A man who might be feeling quite upset right now, who thought that he was going to have a wonderful experience working for royals or royal adjacent, and a nice high profile job, go to interesting places, meet interesting people, but that didn't turn out to be the case at all. Allegedly, and let's remind you, because we are in allegedly territory here today, that this is just tarot, and it is all for fun and entertainment, and it is all my opinion and all speculation, and I just read energy here. And there is a disclaimer in the docs below. The box below, that was a Freudian slip if ever there was one. Two of Swords as our underlying energy. Undecided is energy, hesitating. A choice point, a turning point, a crossroads that I would say he has reached in his adventure with the Parkles, Harry and Meghan. It seems like Meghan might be the one that he has the particular problem with, that he figured out that there was only one boss in the house. That was not the has-been, was not him, was Meghan Markle, according to Neil Sean. We don't know if that's for true, but we can speculate. He has reached this moment of choice where he has got to decide possibly whether to pursue some sort of legal remedy or not. Tricky, I would say. Apparently those NDAs are pretty harsh and punitive, and what's it worth breaking it or pursuing some sort of other legal remedy, or telling people what really happened? We can only speculate that that's what's on his mind, but there you can see someone who is caught between a rock and a hard place, possibly, in his life, and wondering which way to turn. Situation, that's the underlying energy. What's the situation? Ooh, we've got the has-been. That's the Hermit, and it's in reverse. Harry in reverse. First and foremost, he was Harry's chief of staff, ostensibly, although he seemed to have become a water carrier possibly for Madame. We speculate about that. We don't know what his working environment was like and what his tasks were and who was ordering him around. But Harry's energy is in reverse, so that doesn't bode well. I would say that he found Harry to be a rather, and this is me speculating, a rather weak energy to work for, a rather weak person to work for, somebody who maybe didn't know his own mind, somebody who didn't really have much direction and purpose in life. That's the Virgo major arcana. That's why I say it's Harry's energy, directionless, sort of a pointless existence. I saw that in the previous reading I did on this situation. It's also, more interestingly, for me as a reader, a card about advice and expert input into a situation. And that would be maybe having a chat with lawyers and saying, oh, this is the situation, this is what happened, what can I do and what can't I do, whatever the circumstances are that caused him to leave. We don't know. We would like to know. Possibly it might shed some light on some other situations where people have left the employ of Harry and Meghan and complained about their treatment. So let's see if he really has lawyered up. What's going on there? According to this rumor, he has. We've got the Magician. That's a very powerful card of making stuff happen. People who have all the tricks at their disposal, people who can really manifest magical powers with the Magician. Also, interestingly, it's PR. And this story might have landed in this particular gossip site as a bit of a warning shot across the bows to say that, guess what? I feel that I have rights and remedies, and you can be dancing around in quite literally in Colombia and practicing your Duolingo Spanish, but beware what happens when you get home. And the reason I say that, and the reason this whole situation interests me, is that when I did the recent reading on how the experience in Colombia was going, I saw signs of this, and I remember at the time of doing the reading saying that possibly there is a bit of a shadow over that whole experience to do with possible Josh Kettler related trouble, maybe NDA that might be broken, or there might be some sort of legal action or something like that. And lo and behold, the blind item appeared not long afterwards. So that's a very powerful card. If he is seeking remedies, he feels that he's gone to the most powerful people possible in this situation, and he feels that he has got all options available to him, because the Magician has all options available to him. He has swords and pentacles and cups and wands. He has the whole array of powers at his disposal. So that's an interesting card and quite a menacing card if you're on the receiving end of this little bit of gossip. So let's see how this little bit of gossip has been received by Meghan in particular. We've already got Harry on the table. How's she feeling? She doesn't care. She's on her high after her trip to Colombia. She's feeling all powerful, all conquering. I don't care. I'm high and mighty. I'm untouchable. No one can tear me down. I will vanquish all foes. With that strength card, she vanquished the foes in the UK in that court case. I think it was the Daily Mail, the privacy case, copyright case, and she got her £1 in damages, and she won. And she feels that she'll win again. Not bothered at all. So, is he contemplating breaking his NDA? Is that what's going on? What's going on with this situation with lawyers? Allegedly, this is Now that's a very interesting card, and please note how many major arcana we have on this table. The sun sheds light on a situation. quite literally. So there is potential. I asked the question, is he contemplating breaking his NDA? And we have to say it's speculative question. We don't know for sure. We have no idea what he's up to, what he's thinking, and even if this blind item is about him. So what is going on? We get the Sun card. The Sun card is about illumination and stuff that was in darkness being revealed, being exposed. So I would say there is definite potential there that he might be thinking maybe there are some offers on the table. I don't know. I'm speculating. Yeah, this is my own idea that I'm expressing my own opinion, but certainly it looks as if he might be thinking about doing something like this. And the Sun card is a card of great abundance as well, and joy and happiness. And there might be some good offers on the table that he is contemplating. Again, just speculating. So let us see what is going to happen. Are we going to end up in court? Are we going to be reading some juicy newspaper articles? Are we going to be silenced? What is going to happen? We have a money card. It looks to me as if this matter is going to be settled. 6 of Pentacles. It looks very much like behind the scenes, I would say, because it's the 6 of Pentacles isn't a big noisy card, very public card. It looks to me as if this might get settled and we never hear about it, but he does quite nicely out of the deal and slides quietly away. It's very interesting to me that he's sitting here contemplating, allegedly contemplating his options with that 2 of Swords, and I'm sure the lawyers, the magicians there, have said these are the routes that you can take. She's feeling very powerful, untouchable. He certainly is feeling very confident as well. It matches. It's a matching energy, sun and strength. They feel that they're on equal terms here, both in very powerful positions. He's got the magician on his side. He's got the PR angle that he has used to excellent effect by allegedly disappearing from his employment. I don't mean disappearing, leaving his employment is a much better word, sorry. Leaving his employment at that critical moment when the Parkles were off to Colombia and it really looked very bad. PR, powerful move. It might end up with some money in his pocket as a result of that. 6 of Pentacles, quid pro quo. It kind of evens things out. And so he walks away feeling happy about what he's got for his troubles, but I don't get from this that we are going to really find out what truly happened. Not yet. Anyway, that's the reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.